This is the best clip of the judge picture. Oh, this here.
You're taking these court proceedings seriously. You're approaching them in good faith. But the truth of the matter is, you've been broadcasting repeatedly a picture of our judge.
Yeah, his team didn't file it as privilege, though, after knowing it was sent out by mistake. Exactly.
On fire, haven't you?
Objection compound, Your Honor.
No.
That's, guys, he did that on a defamation trial that he refused to attend because he claimed he had health complications. And then he literally broadcasted while the trial was going on. And that was the fucking photo that they used. While he said the judge was the pedophile goblin witch. Like, it's just like, what are you doing? Oh, God, the gift that keeps on giving, dude. Incredible. Brilliant. It's so good. And then his defense team tried to make sure that the jury didn't see this, that this was not factored in as evidence. And of course, the judge was like, no, it's evidence. Like, this is me. This is my face on fire. So they couldn't even get that out of the fucking, they couldn't even dismiss this. So Alex Jones, unironically, was creating pure content, like more evidence that he is engaging in defamation relentlessly in a trial where they're talking about the fucking damages that he's supposed to pay out to the victims of Sandy Hook. TLDR, it doesn't seem like they took the reasonable steps to prevent inadvertent disclosure, so it would be a waiver, and thus the evidence should be admissible, but with everything in law, it depends. I'm sorry, dude. This is the greatest. I'm so happy. Man, this is really what her Depp trial was to TikTokers for you. Bro, this is literally, I mean, this is so much better than the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial, because the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial was a trial between two fucking rich assholes, okay? Literally playing out their weird, like, narcissistic desires over and over again for the entire planet to see. This one, there's a clear evil here, and the clear evil is really funny and hilariously losing, and then the clear good is winning. So this is actually like, you know, a lot better than the fucking Heard Depp shit. Like, you should not feel bad at all enjoying this and watching this. But like I said, you're right, Haas. The producer, the doc says the onus to assert privilege prior to production. Jones probably has an ineffective counsel grounds for appeal. But like I said, this is hilarious for multiple reasons. But one of them is, of course, the fact that his legal team is incredibly incompetent and gave a treasure trove of data that will now be used against Alex Jones in criminal proceedings. Because the January 6th committee is like, oh my God, like, we've been trying to get this and you just leaked it. Like, we have been trying to get this information out of him, claw this information out of him for fucking a year and a half now. And your team just gave it. They just handed it off to the fucking Sandy Hook lawyers. So there's that. And this can have criminal implications, okay? So boom, all of a sudden you have the federal government looking into him as a criminal. He was also defaming the jury. That's another one. That's so good. It's so good. When he was getting roasted, Alex Jones was getting roasted on cross-examination of Sandy Hook lawyer Mark Bankston. Bankston plays a video for the jury of Jones slamming the jurors as blue-collar people who don't know what planet they're on. Like, he can't help himself, dude. He literally cannot help himself. Can you imagine? You're on fucking trial. You shit on the judge. You're on a defamation awards trial. You've already lost defamation suit. You're defaming the judge and shitting on the jury. It's fucking awesome. So yeah, Alex Jones, like, on the one hand, has an incompetent team of lawyers. That's what happens when you have to go through 11 fucking lawyers to get to this, right? But also, on the other hand, he is ungovernable, okay? He is too Sigma grind set, dude. He literally was like, I mean, my man said, listen, did you just lose a defamation trial against victims of Sandy Hook and their families? And now you're in the awards trial? And you've decided to take matters into your own hands? Defame the judge. Shit on the jury. Defame the judge first. Call her a pedophile as well. Shit on the jury. Say that they're rubes. Become ungovernable. Sigma grind set. Shit on them. Who cares? You're fucked anyway. What are they gonna do? Demand $150 million in damages? Oh, wait. That's exactly what they're gonna do. Oh, fuck! So, of course, like, you know, so he perjured himself as well when he said he had no Sandy Hook's text messages. But earlier today, Alex Jones' defense team filed an emergency motion. Let's take a look.
That link linked up a lot of files that shouldn't have been connected to it.
Dude, I love this. He says, this is the oopsie maneuver. Okay, Your Honor, I'm gonna call it I'm gonna file a motion for takesies backsies. That's right. Let's take a look.
Mr. Bankston immediately recognized that the files contained therein were confidential, attorney-client privilege, and contained medical records of people, a whole variety of things that should not be turned over. And he pointed that out to me, and I responded to him. He said, I take it this was sent in error. And I responded to him and I said, it has been sent in error. Please disregard the link. I will work on preparing a new one. I believe, based on that communication, that that's what was going to occur. I mean, we have a situation here which is akin to me mistakenly giving him the key to a room, and you know, he opens the door to the room, and instead of finding what he expected to find, he sees other doors. One door is marked confidential medical records.
Yeah, and there's just crimes in those other doors. Why the fuck wouldn't you open those other doors?
Another door is marked attorney-client privilege. Another door is marked attorney work product. Another door is marked confidential communications. And he recognized that and told me, I don't think you meant to give me this key. And I said, please throw it away. And apparently, at some point thereafter, he said, you know what, I kind of really like to see what's behind those doors. And so he took that key and he went back in and he unlocked and went into each one of those doors. And that's why we're here seeking protection under the Texas Rules of Civil Procedure as well as the court's confidentiality order. We are...
Alex Jones's lawyers, bro. Alex Jones's lawyers was like, bro, 30 gigs of data. Just an absolute treasure trove, dude. Let's just send this and not even fucking try to be like, hey, there's some privileged information in here. Like, just straight up send it. Hit the fucking raw link. That is awesome. This guy's for sure a COVID graduate from DeVry.
Very concerned about the records that have been disclosed, particularly the medical records. It's very, very concerning to us. And that's why we are asking for the relief that they return all the documents, that they destroy any copies that they have. Another thing that's concerning, and I have to, I hate to be put into this position by the conduct of plaintiff's counsel. It appears that they want to have a mistrial in this case. At any time, they could have come to the court and asked for a ruling. Instead, they rooted through attorney-client privilege materials, work product materials, and then put them before the jury and said to Mr. Jones on the stand, that's how I know you lied to me. Your attorneys screwed up and sent this to me. That is grounds for a mistrial, Your Honor. And that's why, in addition to the request that they delete the information from their servers and delete the link, we're also requesting at this point, unfortunately, a mistrial.
Okay. Mr. Mason.
Sure. Let's correct all of that, Your Honor. First, let me just go through the facts that they were said. This link of materials was sent to me. It was sent to Mr. Ogden. It was sent by Mr. Reynolds' legal assistant, also to Mr. Reynolds, also to Mr. Maglio. Okay? As I informed Mr. Reynolds, we started downloading those materials.
Bro, homie was on the CC, okay? He was CC'd in on it.
I was busy on trial prep. I told my paralegal, get these on our server, download everything there. All right. A little bit after he gets this stuff downloading, it's like, wait a second, this file that we now have on our server has clogged up our entire server. It's like 300 gigs. What's going on? So at that point, which again, materials in my possession at that moment. At that point, I notified Mr. Reynolds, and under Rule 193.3 about inadvertent production. All right. It's funny to me that in this motion, Mr. Reynolds actually blocked quotes 193.32.
Wait, I thought it was 30 gigs. 300? Bro, you know there's some weird shit in there. 300 gigs? What the fuck? My man accidentally leaked the entire, like, what the fuck? Oh, that is, I would want to watch all of that. I would want to read through all of that until it gave me fucking brain disease, okay? Oh my God, that is so much.